What up, loved ones? What it do? It's Patty Young right here. You know where I'm from. Thanks for tuning in. And if you're new to this channel right here, just hit the subscribe button real quick. Give it a like if you think it's cool, if you think it's real. Hell yeah, man. Right now, man, I want to talk about how to stay out of prison from my point of view, from my perspective. And before I start, I do want to address a few issues real quick. I noticed from my last video, homeboy Night Owl from TRG. People are on the comment section. Some of them are talking about what happened, man. Why'd you even have this guy in? This fool's beating up on Mexican or something like that, right? Yeah. So let me talk about that. Also, I got an announcement. Let's do live again. So I want to see you guys on September 3. Friday Pacific time, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So see you guys. I like what happened last time, man. I was able to answer questions right away real quick and interact with to the most. I did my best to answer as to the best of my ability to those that was interacting with me on the comment section. So that was cool. I prefer to be, actually, if I could, I'll kick it with everyone and shit, man. I embrace everybody. That's why I say, what up, loved ones? You know what I mean? Because I already got rid of my self-hate. So, any hate period, this shit, I don't feel that way towards anybody, like how I did before. You know, I guess maybe perhaps I'm a Zen master now, or I grew up, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, so let me talk about my formula, how I'm staying out of prison. What am I doing? You know, so yeah. TRG homie. Yeah, man. So I guess it triggered people because he mentioned about beating up on a Mexican. I believe he was telling his story when he was a little kid, putting in work for the hood or whatever it is on the streets. I guess he's a black dude from an Asian gang, so perhaps he had to prove himself, or perhaps he had the racist hatred heart when he was a kid. But you know, people grow up, people change. You know, we're not here to judge his heart. If it's still a dumbass evil person and that's how we feel, that's them. That's for God or the real judge to judge, not us. We're just human beings. You know, that's just how I feel about it, though. Perhaps you like to judge people, that's your thing, but not me. You know what I mean? So anyways, pushing forward, I've actually had a lot of other people already on my show, man, different kinds of people. But they all have one thing in common, which is growth, which is change, which is evolution, which is being a different person from what they used to be before as a little fucking gang member or whatnot, you know. So that's what they all had in common. I mean, I don't want to be judging like, no, this guy's an actor. He just probably made that up, or you know, because that's not for me to judge. That's for y'all to judge. And this is the reason why I love my supporters, man. That's why I can see that you guys recognize real, you know, because if you're messing with me, then that means you're all about positivity. Also, you're all about growth. You're all about change. You probably used to be a fuck up before, or a dumbass motherfucker before, and now that you know you see things different now, and you want to evolve. You don't want to stay the same from what you were before, you know. And if you really want to get on that level, then you're probably also now a Zen master like me. All enlightened and stuff. Like somebody said before, like, what's up with this guy Gandhi looking? This way, you know, G. He's not no ugly motherfucker with scars and shit. You know that just come on, man. Anyways, yeah. So that's for him. Then you know we can't really judge. So let me just push forward. I just wanted to get that out the way, and also announce my live again. I want to kick it with y'all. Come kick it with me. Yeah, why not? You know, every Saturday morning I'm free. So if anything changes, by the way, I'm gonna let you know, heads up right away, real quick. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Come through. Anyone, you know. So pushing forward, how did I stay out of prison? First, from my perspective, before I even got out, I've already, I believe, from doing time in the hole, for so many years, being with a setting, being by myself, but being segregated from mainline. Because in prison, there's another prison besides inside prison. There's what you call hole, ad seg, and this is where you're by yourself. There's I've been to dungeons and BMU. There's places where you don't even know, you don't have view, you don't have a window, you don't know what time it is in the day. The only way you'll know that there's the time because they give you food like a dog, and that's how you know it's lunch, it's breakfast. Actually, in breakfast they give you the lunch sack already. So you know, breakfast and dinner, and then that's it, and then you just wait till the next day. And I've done those for years and years and years. I was able to be satisfied, or at least told myself to be happy and be satisfied with nothing, basically. No materials, no nothing. So I've done that for years. So that's the reason why I'm kind of different from others that haven't yet lived in a bathroom or in a restroom for years. Because that's what I did. Started as a little kid when I was 15 until I grew up. So pushing forward, man, this is my point of view. How to stay out of prison, man. I got rid of my anger issues. I think that all of us men, especially women or men, all of us human beings, we have anger problems. We have anger issues. We have that negative energy inside of us. In the Bible version, we have what you call the 7 sins, 7 deadly sins. You know, envy, jealousy, all of the above. Yeah, so you know, we're just by nature we're greedy people. We're all of that. So how do we become better than that? How do we do that? Discipline and meditate. That's what I did. So first I got rid of the anger issues. I used my brain. If you have a brain, you can use your brain to get, because you know, 24/7 we're angry people. We're angry men. That's what we are. That's what I think. Some of us are even violent. Some of us are happy hurting others, beating people up. I don't know. I'm just speaking from my experience, right? So first you get rid of that, and then most important thing is forgiveness, of course. Forgiveness. Forgive who? For what? Hell no. You gotta forgive yourself first. You just gotta be real with yourself, because you can't lie to yourself. Even if you're a good ass actor, you still can't lie to yourself. You know, you can lie to the whole world, like I said, smile to everybody, but deep inside, subconsciously, you can't. There's no escape. So you gotta forgive yourself first and foremost, and everything will fall through. What else? You gotta let go of things that you cannot control, and just basically accept things just the way they are. How do you do that? I mean, like what I did in the pin. I already accepted that I was in the pin. I was doing, at first for a couple of years I was in denial, man. Like I mentioned before, I thought they were gonna feel sorry for me. I thought they were gonna be like, that's enough, let him out. But I was in denial. But as I grew older, I started to accept reality, and that I'm really gonna do the rest of my time. And I started accepting things as they are, my sentence and everything. I expected no mercy from anyone, and that was just my personal choice. Yes, I could have made deals with the police. I could have threw my homies under the bus. I could have done all of that, but I chose not to, because I was still looking at the future, and I was inspired by my other Asian Pinoy homies, Islander homies, honorable people. I mean, not all, but you know, most of the homies. I was inspired by them because they were going by this code, this honor. You know, they were willing to die for what they truly believe in. So I thought to myself, if they were willing to do that, then I can do it too. Why not? You know, if they're not afraid, then I shouldn't be afraid either. I should show no fear also, because like I said, you can't lie to yourself. You know, if you said you was a real one, then you're just gonna have to go through. That's the reason, I'm gonna repeat it again. That's the reason why I appreciate all the supporters, man, because they do recognize. Because you guys are the one that's gonna judge if this guy is just making up story, or come on, how am I gonna make up story? If I'm gonna make up some story, I might as well make up some cool ass. And plus, I can't. There's literally thousands of us deportees here in the Philippines, especially in the Filipino culture. It's a small world. There's no escape. You can't just be making up stories that never happened. And plus, I got people from, I got so much people that can vouch for me that did time with me. Point blank, period. Until today. So, you know, it is what it is, man. Yeah, so that's my thing. That was my formula. Forgiveness, anger issues. Use your brain to get rid of anger issues. Get rid of the self-hate. If you still find yourself hating another man, then that's on you, because that's a reflection of how you see yourself. If you think that guy is whatever, that's how you see yourself. So you have to get rid of that first. You know, the jealousy and the envy. Just imagine, just imagine you feeling some type of way about me. What does that make you? Does that make you a man or a woman? Or can you imagine me feeling some type of way about you? You know what I mean? That's why I've been laughing, because it's comedy how some of these trolls are obsessing over me and shit, man. This guy is just making shit up. Come on. Yeah. Anywho, so pushing forward, man. Yeah. So that's the reason why I'm pushing the Asian unity, because from speaking from my experience, before when I was full of hate, I was so focused also in hating my own people and putting in work on my own people, because I didn't see things at a bigger picture at first. I was stuck in that mentality as a little kid. That was my level of comprehension. That was it. I wasn't able to think more outside or more mature from when I was 15 years old, you know, so it's different. And then yeah, man, so that's the reason why I'm pushing also the movement, the Stop Asian Hate, because come on, man, there's really no honor. Yeah, I understand not everyone believes in honor, right? Because people believe in money, right? I get it, but there's really no honor in beating up on old people or regular innocent people that has nothing to do with anything, just bullying them and beating up on them. You know, some of them are, you know, killing them. There's, you know, is that bitch shit? If you're gonna ask me, yes, of course, it's bitch shit. If you're gonna bully or attack basically any people that cannot defend themselves, yeah, that's what it is, man. I don't agree with that. You know, but that's just my point of view. That's probably your thing. Then you know, good luck with that, you know. Yeah, so you know, if you find yourself hating on another man, jealous on another man, then that's your thing. That's your own personal issue. You have to fix that within yourself. Plus, you're not supposed to internet bang. That's you're just, you know, embarrassing yourself. You're supposed to DM that person and catch that fade. And plus, you know what I mean, it's not even real. You're just gonna snitch anyways. You get slapped in the mouth. So you're just better off just smile and just be happy, because you're not gonna bust a grape in the first place anyway. You know, you're gonna be a 911 dialer anyway. So what's the point? So yeah, that was my formula. I knew I had a parole date. I knew I had a chance to get out because I didn't have life, even though everyone around me in the 4-yard had life. Some had 50 to lives, and some had 900 years. Some of the Asian homies, it's crazy, man. And I always consider myself blessed that I have a chance. I have a parole date to get out. and not be treated as an animal, as a dog inside prison, and be there and stuck there for life. So what am I doing with my life right now? I'm doing actually pretty good. You know, I'm into martial arts, which is always a good thing. I'm able to channel my energy. Basically, my whatever negative energy that I may have, I'm turning it into the positive energy. You know, beat up on somebody, beat up on people that deserves ass beating. You know, what else? Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about, because everyone or most people, they love to assume, or they love to talk about something they know absolutely nothing about, not from their experience, just from what they saw on TV or people just words. I always believe that words are opinions. Words were never facts. Words are opinions. Facts comes from action. So this is the action that I'm showing. You know, I'm in a corporate office, man. I'm a real live sales manager from the big ass company, man. And I don't actually have to do all of this, but I love doing this because this makes me strong. From all my supporters, from the real recognized real people. And why not? This is a positive thing. This is a good thing. You know, what else? And plus, how do you know? Because like, everybody's gonna judge regardless. Like, he's doing bad. Look at his fucking car, old ass car, 2005 Honda Civic. Yeah, but I don't have no debt. That was the car that I bought from my own money. And how do you know that I don't even have my own condo right now? How do you know that? Worth 12 million right now as we speak. And perhaps like in 3 to 4 years, it's going to be double, triple the worth, the price. How do you know I don't have all of that going on right now? How do you even know that this elbow it's not stronger than an uppercut? It's not stronger and faster. How do you know that? See, not everything is what it appears to be. You know, just because somebody else is ugly or with scars or buff or steroid or whatever it is, doesn't mean that he's real. Or you know how it is. That's the reason why I appreciate my supporters so much, because there's a difference from a Hollywood actor to a real person or a real dude that's a man of his word, that you can just chop it up and talk to and reach out to easily, you know. And I appreciate all the homies that I became close friends with from YouTube, from networking, from connecting, man. I got some real life homies that that I can see myself being homies with, what, 10, 20 years, 30 years from now, who knows? You know, I'm speaking from my heart, man. This is, you know, you can't make this up. If YouTube is not extremely sensitive, I'll probably use other words just to prove my point even stronger. You know what I mean? Yes, staying out of prison, drug addiction, get rid of that. If you still have that weakness, then most likely you're gonna make that mistake. Because you can't. There's no excuse, man. I was just mentally, you know, and I can't continue all the words. It's too explicit. My fault. I just lost it. There's no excuse, man. The police. Oh well, you did the crime. You're gonna do the time if you get caught. You know, so there's no excuse. If you really want to stay out of prison, if you ask me, is you just choose the righteous path. Yeah, I know there's a lot of instant gratification. There's a lot of shortcuts, easy money, but you always have to look at your behind your back. You have to always worry about something, or you can just not step on no one's toes, and do legal things, like what I'm doing right now. Even though it's hella slow, but it's delayed gratification. You can do that too and be happy. Live your best life like how I'm living right now. There's a time and season for everything anyways. It may not be your time right. I can't sit here and say, oh, what about these guys right here? They're already doing it big, and how come I still don't have all of this that I want? Just because it's not your time. As humans, we're prideful. We think that we're self-made. But I believe from my perspective that you're not gonna get nowhere if God doesn't allow you. So basically, everything is God's timing. It's God's made. It's God's will. From my point of view, though, you may feel otherwise, or the universe, whatever it is. So yeah, so that's my formula, man, on staying out of prison. I actually had a lot more in mind to say, but I just forgot right now. But yeah. Anywho, see you guys again on live, so we can interact on the spot, answer questions on the spot. Live, September 3, Friday, 8 p.m. Pacific time. So there it is. Hopefully I'll see you guys. And yeah, that's it for now. I'm just gonna be here. I'm not going nowhere, man. I'm just gonna be here, man. So whatever it is, I still got a lot to say. 13 years in the pen. Just imagine how much stories I got. Plus the streets. Plus what's going on right now. So thank you very much. With that being said, you'll know what time it is. Say what you mean and mean what you say, because real recognize real, homeboy. I'm out of here.